Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video. I am Rob and today I shall be attempting to take these Corgi Toys Jaguar Mark 10 saloons from shabby to shiny. So yeah, very excited actually to do two Jags, just like the old MP John Prescott. But yeah, two Jags today, very special, beautiful cars, absolute beautiful design. And this is for Barry, so this is a commission today. And Barry's actually, for the channel, he's provided a few boxes now for unboxings. And so, yeah, he just decided he wanted one of his own. So, yeah, very thankful that Barry has obviously trusted in me to come up with something. And a little bit of a difference. It's not a true restoration. I guess I would like to think this is a restoration plus today. But anyway, this is the blue car, and it's not going to remain blue, but underneath she does read Corgi Toys Jaguar Mark 10 Saloon, number 238, and these are identical. Now I've already pre-drilled these ones, tapped two rivets on both and a little tab on the back end just to hold it in. But yeah, taking this apart for the first time, just trying to really figure out how to, I guess, take it further apart, how to restore it. Got this little tab here that basically just helps the boot lid or the trunk lid kind of stay up or stay down. Got the front wheels there. The interior on these, considering the quality of this casting, the interiors are really, I don't know, they're kind of really low end. But this actual windscreen has got a crack in the front. Barry did mention, he said, Rob, don't worry about it. There's a crack in one of the windscreens. But after putting all this time and effort and attention into these cars, we can't send it out today with a crack in there, can we? But yeah, look, there's the boot lid off there, and trying to figure out the mechanism there for the bonnet and looking at the engine detail. Lovely bit of detail in there. It's got like this retainer spring, and it kind of, again, similar to the boot lid, the little retainer spring there just keeps it open when you've got it open and keeps it closed when it's closed. Now you see these kind of diamante on both cars, 4 on each car. Those I'll have to remove and replace. And let me tell you, that was fun trying to source some diamantes that would fit. So same again on the, what colour is this? Would you say it's kind of pinkish, purplish? It's kind of like pinky purple brown. But yeah, this is the other window section. But like I say, I wasn't going to let Barry run around with a crack in one of those windscreens. So I've picked up two brand new windscreens from modelsupplies.co.uk. And then just keeping to side there both of the retaining springs. The engine department on this car is in much better condition. It's just in paint, and we'll put that detail back in later on. So again, just trying to figure out what's going to be the best solution on removing these wheels. And I think that the right thing to do was just to remove the tyres and keep the wheels in position while stripping and painting. But yeah, I did pick out all those diamantes. Half of them broke, so like I say, I had to replace all of those eventually. But into the foot-long hot dog jar she goes with boiling water, and incoming a couple of tablespoons of caustic soda. I think you can see kind of a large flap of paint there, and quite the violent reaction. Bearing in mind there's quite a lot of water in this one, and if I adjust the camera up, you can see that the bubbles were very nearly spilling over. It didn't, thankfully, but with this doing its thing, I thought better to just leave it and come back to it shortly. Yeah, with that to one side, or rather, I would say I left it to one side whilst doing some other bits for probably 15 minutes. And this was a 100% paint removal on every single part. Even the wheels come up looking like brand new. And remember, those spaces were painted in a silver colour, and they'll be going back into a silver colour. The bonnet's there, obviously with the Diamante headlights now removed. But we'll be using the matte silver to paint back in the bases here. As you can see, I've masked off the wheels. Now I do it off camera, but just making sure that I also hit up the top end, and especially in the back, because that's actually the liner of the boot. So making sure that is also in clean and tidy silver. But we'll be using the Vallejo hobby paint in black and the Tamiya fine surface primer in white. We're going to have a white car today and a black car. So with a white primer, you guessed it, that's going to be the white car, and the black primer will be the black car. When Barry showed me the pictures of the cars, I was very excited to do them, and I said, you know, I can go any which way. You can have the same colours, different colours, custom, restoration, and yeah, he wanted nice and clean and tidy restorations with the added details, one black and one white, and as they sit to the side of me completed. And you know, you'll see him soon, but big smile on my face. They look beautiful. And there we are, both in primer. And I'll do the boot lids and bonnets off camera. And it's all dry now. And we're going to go with enamel. I bought specifically brand new paints for Barry on these cars. I didn't want to use any kind of old tinlets, just in case there was any contamination, or, you know, sometimes they do dry out, but I thought if I can just grab a couple of brand new tinlets, I wanted to make sure these paint jobs were as good as I can do. And onto the black car now. Obviously the primer there dries in like a satin finish, and now we've got the black gloss. After painting, I noticed probably, I want to say 15-20 minutes after, I noticed that the black car bonnet and boot lid started to almost kind of dry like a satin finish. Very strange. The rest of the block, like the rest of the body, stayed in a perfect glossy finish. So I had to add a little bit of clear coat on the boot and bonnet only on the black car, just to kind of lift it back up to the remainder of the full casting. Strange, it never happened before. But yeah, now you would never know. But both castings have around 3 or 4 coats to them. But it is the following day, so we've got the interior glass there. I kept it as it was, as kind of provided by Model Supplies, but the interior's nice and clean, the wheels nice and tidy, the silver bases looking like factory. I've added a little bit of chrome though on the bumpers, front and rear. The bumper on the front is built into the base, and the bumper is built into the main casting for the rear. As you can see, trying to get a bit of focus, but chrome on the grills and the diamantes in those headlights. And I'll show you, I bought this little sheet. It was all of a couple of £, and it's got lots of different sizes, and yeah, was able to select a few that obviously fit this casting today. They're not kind of corgi specific, they're just, I don't know, makeup, I guess, something like that, something for the ladies. Maybe one of the ladies will be able to tell me. But yeah, you can see some of the detail. The diamonds is again in the front. I didn't kind of paint the whole engine bay in silver. I just highlighted with the chrome, and you can see there's a few chrome details on the boot lid. But yeah, just a couple of reminders of how these cars looked, and this is the result. So of course the black car, we've put the red interior into that, and on the white car we've got like an ivory interior. I've added the red tail lights. You can see a little bit of chrome on the door handles, a little bit of amber on the side indicators. I've had a little bit of extra chrome looking at the Google Maps near the indicators there on the front, and I've also chromed the lettering, the MK10 and Jaguar, up on that boot lid. You know, they are hair thin, so that took a very steady hand, to be honest. But yeah, these are beautiful, and Barry, you've got a lovely pair of Jags here, mate, and I'm jealous. I wish they were mine. But anyway, thank you very much to my patrons, including brand new patron Steve Miller. So thank you, sir. And yeah, thanks very much again to Barry. I appreciate it, mate. I'll get these in the post to you soon. And for everybody else, thanks again for watching.